Hi, welcome to the Strayos Academy. My name is Jon Lewis, and I'm going to be talking about how to do a blast design in the Strayos platform. First, we'll want to navigate to the data set we're looking to create a blast design for and go to our shot plan module. From here, you'll see that the crest and toe is automatically detected by the AI. Since each shot is different and each mine is different, we're going to set an initial threshold. So we'll say we want an 8-foot threshold from the crest. This will allow us to do our initial plan to be 8 foot from the crest for the front row. So now we'll just click on New Shot Plan. We will click here and we'll go to our endpoint over here. These two markers will be important for a workflow that we'll discuss later. So now that you'll see these parameters pop up, we also will be able to enter anything in here that we want based on our shot. So let's just say we have a 15-foot by 15-foot shot, 2 rows staggered pattern, no hole inclination, 3 foot of subdrill. Now for the toe elevation, we can either manually change the numbers to set the depth of our holes, or we can select on model. Make sure that our crest and toe are detected. And if we were designing a ramp shot, we can rotate the plane, or in this case, we're just going to get it kind of as close to that detected toe as possible. Again, for a ramp shot, we can change the grade and azimuth manually. Another thing to note is when we design our shots, we want to make sure that this arrow is facing towards the open face. And if it's not, we can flip the shot to reorient it. So let's hit done. And now you'll see that the shot is laid out based on the specifications that we put into those boxes. So now that we have our initial shot, if we wanted to manually move the holes, we can select this outside circle, and this will move the collar of our hole. So hole 1 has now been moved, and you'll see an instantaneous burden profile appear here on the right. If we want to do a drill to endpoint situation, we can select this middle circle, and you see the bearing and inclination is constantly changing. This will be where the depth and angle will be set of that drill hole, and we can again move those collars as needed. So once we have decided that this is, kind of a good starting point, but we wanted to optimize this burden, we can actually select our row. So let's say we'll click on this, close that, optimize burden. And let's say that we needed 15 feet of burden off the crest or throughout the entirety of our drill hole, and angles and things of that nature don't matter. So we can freeze the collar, meaning the collar will not move, or we can freeze the toe. So for a visual demonstration, we're just going to freeze the toe, and we will adjust these hole parameters. And like I said, what this will do is this will give us our optimal burden throughout the entire depth of the front row. So you can see now these lines popping up. Once everything has been optimized for the entire front row, we'll see those changes be reflected. So as you can see, all of the collars were moved, but the toes remain in the exact same area in which they were. This one is out further because we manipulated it. So actually, if we go ahead and select on, let's say 3, we can see and set this threshold that there is 15 feet of burden throughout the entire hole. So that is the initial part of shot design and optimize burden. Another interesting thing we wanted to do, if we wanted to manipulate one hole without messing with other holes, let's say hole number 4, we can select it here on the left. We can change its position, its properties, and all that fun stuff by just changing those numbers individually. So I hope this video has been helpful. If you want to find more information or videos like this, please navigate to the Strayos website, which is strayos.com. The link will be in the description. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.